Live. We're going live. We're going live on
Live.
my timeline, and then
Okay.
I'll just repost it.
Okay, sounds good. So we are live then.
Yeah, we are live. Yes, we're live. Hi. All right. We're live. Okay, you guys. So we are coming on. Well, first of all, my name is Suzaida, and I'm here with my amazing co-host,
Shawnee
Shawnee Cotton. Hi. We are the co-hosts and producers of Elevate Your Energy Frequency. We are coming on because we are doing a 5-day challenge called Life as Your Highest Self. And yeah, so we are on to talk about what we're going to do for day one. And I guess we should probably start and preface like what this challenge is about. Okay. So we had our 6th Elevate Your Energy live over the weekend. And it was where we interviewed 10 new earth leaders. I was actually one of those leaders. And we talked about spirituality, our traumas, tapping into our spiritual gifts, overcoming aspects of ourselves that are keeping us stuck in the space of like self-doubt, imposter syndrome, limiting beliefs, scarcity, those kinds of things. And our audience had a really profound transformative experience. And we thought, okay, to keep this going, because it's basically a personal development event and a spirituality personal development and a transformation event that we created for them, right? Right, sister?
Yes, it was so transformational. And we took them basically through 2 days where we had 5 speakers speak on each day and taking them through an experience and a spiritual type of experience, but something that they were going to receive, an experience, transformation that they could take away from the event and actually start practicing in their lives in the long term, basically, so that they could start incorporating that as their default mode. Yeah.
Absolutely. And one of the things that we've come across in our experience is that oftentimes we attend these events, right? We get so inspired, we're so touched, we take all these notes, and we're like, okay, we got this. I'm going to implement this, this tool, this methodology, because I want to develop better habits. I want to show up, differently in my life. And and then nothing happens. And then you go back to your old ways of being. And so it's like all that work from that event, it doesn't get integrated into yourself, because then you just go back to your life and life gets busy, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh, you're back into your old ways. And so we created this 5-day challenge to help people integrate, to really help people integrate the things that they picked up from our event. And so we're calling this challenge Life has as Your Highest Self. And the goal is to get addicted to elevated emotions, because we're all about elevating your energy frequency, being at those high vibrational states, the high vibrational emotions. And so rather than becoming addicted to fear, scarcity, judgment, you know, anger, traumas, let's get you addicted to all the things that are on the other side of that spectrum: the love, the courage, the confidence, the clarity, the creativity, the empowerment, the self-love, the connection, all those elevated states. So that's the reason we're doing this 5-day challenge.
All right, so thank you for that, sister, and let's get right into it. So we're on day 1 of the 5-day challenge of living as your highest self. So we're just going to jump right in. We had that beautiful introduction of what our intention is for this 5-day challenge. So day 1, we're going to keep these videos super short, easy, simple for you, because we really value the beauty of simplicity at Elevate Your Energy Frequency. So day 1 is going to be all about embodying your top 5 emotions. So basically, we know that our minds and our ways of being, we have programs and stories and beliefs that we've been running on autopilot, and we're running those programs on autopilot 95 to 97% of the time. So if we're not conscious of where our emotional state is, then we're running on that program, which is happening 95% of the time. So this day one is really all about using our conscious will to choose 5 different emotions that we can connect to and really embody starting today. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to give you an easy task every single day on each day of the 5-day challenge, where we'll ask you to complete we'll call it the play, because we're all about joy, fun, and play here at Elevate. So we're going to ask you to play with completing 5 emotions. So choosing 5 emotions that represent how you want to feel on a daily basis. Like, how would your highest self feel on a day-to-day basis? What are 5 emotions that really connect to that? And they're going to be different for every single one of you. They might be, you want to embody love, like some of the emotions that Suzaida was talking about, and that we really are so passionate about feeling as our highest self: courage, confidence, passion, creativity, enlightened, worthy, enough, love, whatever that means for you. So choose 5 of those emotions that you can really connect with, because emotions are energy in motion. So when you can choose just 5 and really connect with that on a daily basis, that's really something that could be a life changer. For sure. So that's what we're going to do. Is on each day, we're going to take you through one task, one play task, where we'll ask you to complete it. And then when you're done, you'll post your share in the comment. And by posting done, we'll know that you're done. And by the end of the 5-day challenge, we have a surprise gift that we're going to gift anyone that finishes to day 5. So who shows up for themselves, committed, living as the highest version of themselves for each of the 5 days. Because basically, when you're choosing yourself and you're choosing staying committed to living as your highest self, because it takes practice to rewire your subconscious brain. And after the event that we had, like Suzaida was saying, it takes practice not to go back to those old ways of being, those old states of being. So that's what this challenge is all about. So day 1, you're going to choose 5 emotions, super simple. And we're going to set up for you what's called daily check-ins. I actually got this from a dear mentor of mine, and I wanted to incorporate it in our challenge so that you guys could experience the power of these daily check-ins. So basically, you're going to choose 5 emotions that really connect with you. I'll give you my own. For example, I choose to feel grateful, worthy, free, infinite, and cherished. Those are my 5 emotions that I check in with on a daily basis. And if I'm connected with that, I know I'm on the aligned path, and that I'm living as my highest self. So that's the play task. Choose 5 emotions. And what you're going to do is you're going to set your alarm clock for at least 4 times during the day. And you're going to set the alarm for checking in if you're feeling those emotions, those 5 emotions. And if you're not, then be conscious about it, because you're using your conscious will to actually start living as your future self now, as your highest self now, embodied. So if you're not feeling those 5 emotions, then that's okay. And then ask yourself why. I try to understand it, and know that processing it is about accepting it and then choosing a different outcome, and having compassion for yourself, knowing that, oh, I had this in the background, so I was unconscious. But then you have the power to take your power back and choose what you want to embody next. So then when you realize that you are not in those 5 emotions and choose to be in the 5 emotions again, like what can you do to embody those 5 emotions again? And it's going to be different from person to person. You can do yoga, you can move your body. We're all about movement and embodied dancing and moving energy that in a way that empowers you, whether that be, singing a song or just moving around for a little bit or whatever works for you. Taking a walk in nature, walking on the beach, walking barefoot on the grass. It's going to look different from person to person. Reading a happy book, watching a funny movie. So whatever can get you back into those 5 elevated emotions again, go for it. This is what the check-ins are all about. So using your conscious will to start changing many steps at a time, many shifts at a time, your behaviors and your habits into new behaviors and habits to embody your highest self. So again, when you're done, to recap, you're going to list out your 5 emotions and share it in the comments and share done, basically with a check mark. So done, 5 emotions, and that'll let us know that you've completed day 1 of the Live as Your Highest Self challenge. And did you have anything to add to that, sister? I'm pretty complete with that. Pretty easy,
That,
right?
yeah, that was a beautiful explanation. And I did add the format for choosing the 5 emotions in the comments. So you guys will see in the comments, it says, you enter your name, your name, intend and create living embodied in these 5 emotions for most of the day. And then you write, I choose emotion number 1. I choose you name the next emotion. I choose, and then you name the third emotion. And so this is where, this is the format we're providing where you journal about it. And actually, I would suggest, in addition to journaling about it, write it on a piece of paper that you can put it on your wall. You can put it on your wall, or somewhere where you can just see it every single day,
Yes, so that's
all throughout the day.
Yes, thanks for reminding me, sister. So yes, that is the text. So you share that in the comments and say that you're done and the 5 emotions and put that somewhere where you can see it, like Zaida said. So that's day 1 of Live as Your Highest Self challenge. And share with us any feedback and share with us what your experiences are of how you're treading through the day with your check-ins, and how it's going for you. So, and we'll be staying touch and looking at the comments, seeing who's most engaged. Like I said, we're going to be looking in to see who is committing to themselves. And by the end of day 5, who actually completes the challenge, they'll be getting a massive surprise gift and prize.
And also, if you haven't already, for those who actually signed up for the event, you are in our list as a participant for the 5-day challenge, which means you are going to receive email communications from us. You should have received an email with 3 homework assignments. And so please be sure that you complete that and you respond in that email so that we know you are, number 1, in the event and you are committed, and we know who you are so that we know who is participating. It will help us create accountability. It will help us also know how best to move through every single one of the days with you over the next 5 days. The 5-day challenge completes on Friday, April 20th. Sorry, April 30th. Friday, April 30th. And I believe that is all I have to say. I am complete.
All right, so good job, everyone. Whoever completes it, we are looking forward to seeing all the dones in the comments and to see all of the growth. So end of day 1, Live as Your Highest Self, 5-day challenge. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in day 2, which we will be going in live in the Facebook group, actually. We were having some technical issues today, but we figured it out, and we're going to start on day 2 tomorrow, and we'll be going live at 12 p.m. Pacific. So stay tuned in the Elevate Your Energy Frequency Facebook group.
Absolutely. And if you would like to officially join the 5-day challenge, I'm going to put the link in the comment section. So just visit that link, sign up so we can have you officially part of the group. All right. Yes. So much love. We are so excited to be able to create this for you guys, like totally last minute. We're putting it together on the fly, customizing it just for you guys because we want to pour into you and have you experience what it feels like to live as your highest self, as your dominant state, because that's where we're at. We know what it's like. It's amazing. And we want the world to be able to experience the same thing. All right. Lots of love, you guys. Bye.
Bye.